What's up, you guys? Dragoon here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about things that I think Yu-Gi-Oh players need to stop saying. Most of these things I've never heard until I at least started playing the game a lot more competitively. And some of them I even heard recently. So I'm going to jump in here, and the first thing I want to talk about is saying the nuts. People say, like, they're like, oh, this deck is the nuts, or my hand is the nuts. It's like, I don't understand why you would ever say that. To me, that sounds completely stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, most of these I'm about to talk about, I don't even understand why you would use in the first place, because they don't make sense. And if someone could explain them to me, that'd be cool. Like, why? There are better words to describe everything I'm going to talk about. For the nuts, you can say, oh, my hand is amazing, or my hand is really good. My hand is great for this matchup. My hand is really spread out evenly between the types of cards that I use. I've got the cards I need in my hand. Why do you have to say the nuts? Or this deck is the nuts? Why can't you just say this deck functions really well? This deck runs really well. This deck is really good, has a lot of combos. There are better words to describe. This deck is amazing. This deck is solid. I don't understand. The first time I heard it was at locals, and I just didn't understand. I had no idea what the guy was talking about at first. Anyway, moving on to another term. That the first time I heard this one was on Dueling Network, and the guy said, you just sacked me. And I was like, excuse me? And he's like, that was the biggest sack play I've ever seen. I'm completely confused at this point. When he said that, I thought of the term when you use with football, when the quarterback gets tackled. And I'm just like, where are you going with this? And I asked him, and he's like, oh, it just means you had a really lucky play or a lucky draw. I'm like, then why not say that in the first place? Why not use lucky? It makes a lot more sense. It doesn't sound weird or dumb or anything. You can say that a play was, completely based on luck, or a play was totally off chance, totally unexpected. So many better terms. I don't get it. Alright, the next one is pop. I was playing at locals once again. I mean, this was a little while ago. He said, let me just pop your face down card. And I was like, what was that? He's like, I'll pop it, destroy it. I'm like, oh, okay, destroy it. The thing I don't understand with that is there's an official term, like, destroy. Destroy is the term. That's what's used in the games. It's what's used in the rulebook. It's what's used, in all the other things. It's you destroy a card on the field. It's in the card text. Why are you saying pop? I don't get it. Where did that come from? Like, why not say destroy? And I asked a guy once, and he's like, oh, it doesn't take as long to say. I'm like, okay, it's only one more syllable, whatever, I'll give that to you. But this next one doesn't make any sense at all. I was talking to a guy about Dino Rabbit as a deck, not too long ago. And he said, he's like, oh no, the deck's not that good because you can draw your vanilla monsters. And I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, oh, the Cabazols and the Sabersaurus. And I'm just like, you mean the normal monsters? And he's like, yeah, the vanilla monsters. I'm like, wait, what? This is what I don't understand. Why do you use the term vanilla when it's one more syllable than normal monster, which is the official term as described by Konami? Why are you using vanilla when you won't use destroy because it takes longer to say? Where's the logic in that? Like, I just don't understand why it's so hard to use the terms that the game has given us. Or, it's just like most of these terms that I've heard, they just sound dumb, in my opinion. I mean, you're fine to use it. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't care. But it's just like, it's one of those things that I just don't personally understand why you would use terms like that. Why not just go with what has already been established? I don't know. So, if you guys have answers to these, if you guys use these terms, feel free to post a comment down below. Like I said, never have used any of these terms before. Let me know some of these other wacky things you've heard people say. Post them in your own comments. Let me know how you've reacted to those, and we'll catch you later.